hosted by Matt Riches. Watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickets, turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickets, watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickets, turning data to gold. $1 trillion tickets, watch the market unfold. $1 trillion tickets, turning data to gold. Peace. Blessings, financial freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you're tuning in from around the globe, peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. It is Friday, July 10th, 2026. Happy Friday. This morning, we have no red or orange folders on Forex Factory, but we do have a tentative yellow folder, the Fed Monetary Policy Report. The Fear and Greed Index is at 47. That means we're in neutral. SK Hynix is going to debut on the U.S. stock market today, raising $26.5 billion in the largest ever U.S. IPO by a foreign company. So today's question is simple. Can buyers keep building on this neutral sentiment shift, or does the market fade after the early pre-market spike? I track the data, the headlines, and the market levels so you don't have to. This show is for education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research, but you can use this show as a foundation. Let's get into the mindset with our mantra. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I am the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable. I am skilled. I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right, let's get into some data. Actually, I'm running late, so let's skip the data for today and let's get into Robert Greene's Daily Law. Title, Set Off Viral Effects. Daily Law seems to be in the vanguard of trend or lifestyle, and the public will follow for fear of being left behind. Today's law is about momentum, perception, and social proof. Robert Greene is saying that people do not want to feel late. When something looks like a movement, people want in. When something looks like the next major trend, attention builds on itself. That's how ideas, products, stocks, and narratives can go viral. For long-term investors, this connects directly to the AI trade. AI became more than a sector. It became a movement. Nvidia, Micron, SK Hynix, TSM, AVGO, data centers, memory, network, and power, all of these became part of the larger story. But investors still have to separate long-term value from hype. A viral trend can create massive opportunity, but it also can create overvaluation if people stop looking at fundamentals. For day traders, viral effects show up in momentum. When a name becomes the center of attention, volume can explode. The move can be fast, the opportunity can be real, but the real risk is that risk is also real. Do not chase just because everyone is watching. Let price confirm, let the levels work, let the setup prove itself. The crowd can create momentum, but discipline keeps you from becoming exit liquidity. By the way, I know AI is not a sector. It was supposed to say technology right there. Okay, stay patient, stay disciplined, execution over emotion, process over prediction. Now let's get on these charts for these levels, y'all. All right, first up, we have Nvidia currently in the pre-market at $201.60. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of $200.69, followed by $198.96, $197.20, and $124.15. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at $202.30, $202.50, $202.59, which was yesterday's high, and that is also in the gap. The top of this gap is at 205.73. And then we have the Smart Money Concepts resistance zone above there. Next up, we got Apple currently in the pre-market at 314.87 to the downside support. We got the pre-market low at 313.55, followed by 311.15, 310.10, 309.40. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 316, 316.50, which is yesterday's high. The all-time high and our first level here in price discovery land is going to be 319.45. Next up, we got Google currently in the pre-market at 357.72 to the downside support. We got the pre-market low of 355.23, 353.45, 352.65, 351.08. 350.40 and 346.35. To the upside resistance, we got yesterday's high at 359.65, the pre-market high at 360.95, previous week high at 364.20, 365.50, and then we get the bottom of the Smart Money Concepts resistance zone that starts at 367. Next up, we got Microsoft currently in the pre-market. It's actually pushing pre-market highs on this current 30-minute candle. Current price 388.50 to the downside support. We got the pre-market low of 384.73, followed by 380.80, 378.95, 374.90, 373.35. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high 389.31, 392.30, 396.80, 401.75, 405.05. Next, we got Amazon currently in the pre-market. It's pushing pre-market highs on this candle as well. 248.74 to the downside support. We got the pre-market low of 246.37, 243.40, 240.90, 239.55, 238.25, 237.40. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high 248.58, 249.70, 252.52, and 256.35. Next up, we got TSM currently in the pre-market at 436.21 to the downside support. We got the pre-market low 435.57. We are inside the Smart Money Concepts support zone down here. Inside that zone, I have a level at 431.35, 429.50. The midway point is 427.65. Then I got 425 down there. To the upside support, to the upside resistance, I got the pre-market high at 440, followed by 444.85, 447.69, 451.80, 459.75. Next, we got AVGO currently in the pre-market at 396.67. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 396.16, 391, 387.93, 385.06. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 400, 405.40, 407.52, and 414.65. So we are currently in the Smart Money Concepts resistance zone, so be aware of that. Next, we got Tesla currently in pre-market at 407.80. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 401.50, 398.05, 390.86, and then the top of the Smart Money Concepts support zone at 387.83. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 408.50, followed by 410.10, and then 420. I know that's a $10 gap in between levels. Let me see. Oh, before we get there, 414 before we get to 420. Next up, we got Meta Platforms pushing pre-market highs on this current candle. Current price $657.75. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low. Actually, let me see if the Smart Money Concepts resistance zone is still valid. Yes, it is. I think it will be eliminated today if we do close over this level. So, current price $657.80 to the downside support. We got a weekly level at 643. We got the pre-market low at 636.16. Yesterday's high at 633.27. 625.35, 605.80. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 659.58. previous month high at 688. Yeah, I know I don't have any levels in there, so don't trade Meta today. I got it going up though. We had some wonderful news yesterday. Next up, current price MU 966 to the downside support. We got the pre-market low of 958, 950.28. The bottom of this gap 942.12. Then 934.85, 918.65. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 989, 992.45, 1014, 1027, 1035, 1049. Next, we got SpaceX, currently in the pre-market at 151.10 to the downside support. We got 149.20, pre-market low, 149.05, 147.59, 147.10, 145.20. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high, 151.35, 151.75, 153.50, 155.05. Next, we got Eli Lilly currently in the pre-market at 1,224. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 1,218, followed by 1,208, 1,200 even, 1,194. To the upside resistance, we got 1,226, 1,230, 1,237, and the all-time high 1,249. Next, we got Berkshire B currently in the pre-market. It's pushing pre-market highs right now at 497. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 495.69, 494.80, 493.20. To the upside resistance, we got 497.84. All right, thank y'all for tuning in.
Chase excellence, never chase money. Why? Because money has an incredible way of finding excellence. Did you chase excellence and not money? Do you have the intellectual curiosity to learn everything you can about this incredible industry and master it? Become the smartest person in the room. Have you mastered it?
Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody on YouTube Live. This is the $1 Trillion Ticker broadcast. I am your host, Matt Riches. This has been the pre-market briefing. Set those alerts. Let's get this money out the market, y'all. We day trading. We back. Let's get this money. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.